Hello, it's Fiona from Longsight Library here again. Today we're going to make poppies, and there's a special reason for that. So on Friday the 8th of May it's going to be VE Day, or Victory in Europe Day, and this year it's the 75th anniversary of that first day when fighting at the end of the Second World War stopped. So I thought it'd be nice if we made some poppies to decorate our windows. Normally you'd wear a poppy in November. Poppy is a symbol of remembrance and hope, and we wear them to show that we're thinking about all the people that fought and died and that were injured in wars all over the world. So that's why I thought it would be good to do poppies for our windows for VE Day. So they're very simple. If you've made the tulips, it's the same sort of design, and this is what you're going to need. Pencil, rubber, scissors, glue, tape's optional, you don't only need tape for the very bottom, and then some coloured paper or card. If you haven't got coloured paper, then you can always use white paper and just crayon or felt tip the colours. So to start with, we're going to make a template. I've got one here, so this is what it looks like when you've made it. And the way to do that is to fold your paper, and we're going to just make sort of like a half an egg, or 2/3 of an egg maybe. If you're finding it difficult to get that shape, you could always draw around the bottom of the glass and just have a circle. But try a few different sizes till you're happy. And then if you cut that out, I think we'll cut this one out. Shape it up so it looks like a petal, and then when you open it out, that's sort of like a poppy shape. I'm going to use my template because that's the size that I'm happy with. So we're going to then use our red card and cut out two petals. Okay, so we've got our two petals. Before we stick those together, we're going to make the stem, and the proportions that you need for that are 1/4 of a page of A4. So just fold it and cut out 1/4. And then we're going to roll the stem. This is the trickiest bit, so if you just start off quite tight if you can, and then once you started rolling you can pick it up and just roll it in your hands. So it's quite tricky, you might need to get a grown-up to help you if you're struggling with that. The tighter that you roll it, the nicer your stem will look, so try and keep it quite tight. And then when you get towards the end, just get some paper to glue on. Just glue down the edge and just roll it over and smooth it down. There we are. And then you can decide which is going to be your top and your bottom. I'm going to use that as the top because it's a bit fatter, so I'm just going to flatten that top bit. And now we're going to ready to glue that in between them. So make sure you put your pencil ones with your pencil mark facing backwards so it doesn't show. And then we're going to glue the stem and stick that in. Then we're going to glue the poppy petals. Don't go right to the edge, you don't need to go right to the edge, just do the middle bit. And then we're going to place the other poppy petals on, not the same way, but the opposite way. Press those together. And there we are. So that's our poppy head. And to make the middle, you can draw around a penny or the lid of your glue, or I'm just going to cut one straight out. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. These flowers are beautiful, but they're not always perfect. And then some glue on that. Stick that in the middle. There we are. It's looking definitely like a poppy now. And then to make the leaves, poppy leaves are sort of jagged, so there's two ways that you can do this. Let's use another quarter. So again, you can fold over so that it's going to be symmetrical, and just a little stem and then 3 jagged bits, or you can just go straight off and draw it, which is perhaps just as easy. I'm going to use this one first, so I'll cut that out. So there we are, just fold that out, that's 1 and 2. And then if you flatten your stem at the bottom, and you can use glue, but I find glue is a bit tricky to use, so a little piece of tape on the edge. And then I'm just going to place the leaves behind the stem. And put your tape round. And there we go. So that's your poppy. Now I had a play around, and I've made one with some tissue paper, so with the cardboard at the back and then 2 tissue petals. And the nice thing about that is you can just scrunch them up a little bit so that it's a little bit 3D. I've also did one just with round petals and folded those up, so those go a little bit 3D as well. But if you're putting them on your window, flat's fine. So before I put them on the window, I just want to show you a little poster that I've made that I'm going to put on the window so everybody realises why I've got poppies in along with my rainbow. I'm going to decorate the window now, and I'll show you how it looks when I've done it. So here's my finished window. Hope you like it, and I hope you have a great time making your poppies and displaying them. Please share any pictures with us, I'd love to see them, and have a happy day on Friday the 8th of May. It's a bank holiday, so enjoy.